Clear skies and about 80 degrees in Miami, Florida today. American Airlines Arena has been turned into what the team calls the Red Zone. And on this Mother's Day, more than 20,000 to file in. Dwyane Wade, Shaquille O'Neal, the two key guys, of course, as you come inside American Airlines Arena and we get ready for the next round of the playoffs. East semifinals, game one, best of 7, the Washington Wizards against the Miami Heat. Gilbert Arenas, big hero the other night in Chicago, has this one stolen. Eddie Jones had a big series against New Jersey. Underneath to Wade.
Miami, very dangerous, excellent defensive team. It was in a 2-3 zone, and it came after a foul shot attempt.
Arenas backs out, drops it underneath, but then Jeffries lost it. Arenas gets it back and scores, and the Wizards have the lead by 1.
When you play he got caught going up too early, ended up with a poor percentage shot.
Leitner with a reverse left-handed layup to tie the game.
Now there's she.
On the bench, Alonzo Mourning picked up a few weeks ago, and what a godsend he has been with Shaq's bruised thigh. Wade. Well, sooner or later, you knew that was coming.
Hard and get a good shot attempt.
They got to hit some, too. They hit 24%. Miami leads 19-14.
Must play both ends of the floor, and that will be telling as this series moves on, because Wade's going to play over 40 minutes.
Dueling led all players in field goal percentage in the first round of the playoffs and drops this one in with 6.7. Keon Duel with Washington winning that series in 6 games. Juan Dixon and Anthony Peeler come in. Shaq is still on. Over to Ruffin. This is Arenas who stays in the game. Thomas with Mourning on him, spins on him, puts it in left-handed. Nice.
Oh, that's the advantage of being able to.
Hughes gets by Wade. Outside Arenas for 3, and they really needed that. Makes it a 10-point game. So from 17 quickly down to 10 is what.
So give Eddie Jordan and his staff credit here now. They've changed up on Miami, and they're forcing them to miss, and they're doing something right here.
Jamison all over.
Eddie Jones caught the ball in the corner, and he never moved out to close him down. You've got to close down a three-point shooter.
Arenas.
3-on-2s now. This is Washington's game. So if they can continue to hold Miami to one shot and get it out, I mean, this is not an impossible thing that we're looking at here consistently as we march into the 3rd and 4th quarter.
There's 0 when he came out of the Los Angeles area, went to Arizona. Lute Olson, tremendous program. A lot of folks said he'd play 0 minutes, and so he said, I'm going to wear 0. Well, he's been anything but a 0 here. He makes 2 here for
a decent percentage shot here.
Can they make it a 2 or even a 1-point game? Pass to Arenas.
How about it?
Wow.
Great play. They passed opposite, diagonal. Beautifully here.
With no rest and all of the rest. Down by 17, have made it a ball game.
Now, see, Arenas came out from the opposite side of the floor. The most dangerous guy in this situation is the deepest guy. The man on the opposite side, 50 feet away from the passer, but 3rd one that he has kept alive here.
Here's Eddie Jones making it. Shaq, of course, bothered by the bruised thigh at the end of the regular season. Bruised the other one. Fills space, fills airtime. Arenas puts it in.
I love that low ball.
60-54, the Heat up by a half dozen.
Sometimes they're in man-to-man, and they play in man-to-man, and they switch. Sometimes they're in a solid 2-3 zone, and they play zone principle.
Missing the 3, and Haywood off the glass.
Look up. Here we go.
Hughes drives, puts it in, right by Damon Jones. Pete Wallace and Richard Hamilton at different times. They had all played with Washington.
Are you trying to say that that's the reason why they had
Jamison? Miami will run it. Wade. Oh, what a move by Jeffries.
Now that was pretty. For Wade to evade the defender in that situation was almost amazing. A great sidestep. Watch this now. And then as he comes up, the presence to lay it in with the soft touch.
That was the case in the first half. They were down by 17, got it to within 2. Miami started out hot here in the third quarter, but Washington is not going to die. Wade.
He's stepping it up right now. He's looking to score.
By Morning. Old ball.
You got to fight him here.
Wade leaves the break. Underneath. Eddie Jones.
And it's a time period.
11 points in the game. Guarded by Juan Dixon. Thomas picks him up, but not for long. And Dwyane buries one.
Now, if you're going to switch, and that's what Washington has been doing, they switch out on him.
2:56 remaining in the third. Wade has come alive.
Now see the switch. There's the switch and the mismatch right there. A good offensive player will make that move, step back, and get the jumper at will.
The Miami Heat after that last timeout. Here goes Wade. He's going to dish it back to Haslam. And Haslam puts it in from inside the foul line.
Now Wade is feeling it. In first half he struggled. We told you 2 for 9. He's forced line rotation. And it's very difficult to block this young man's shot cleanly once he is inside the paint. Great body control, upper body strength, and he can finish with either hand.
Wade, the only one of the 464.
Their offense, they're running excellent screens. They're penetrating off the dribble, and then they always make the extra.
Over to Arenas.
With this group out,
which has had some tendonitis issues this season, but the training staff all agrees he is available to come back. QB, as far as being sick or anything like that, I spoke to him at
Jack's going to come back into the game with the next whistle. Keon dueling.
Bad coverage. They're in a 2-3 zone, but the back.
Cooler talk. QB presented by Gatorade. Dwyane Wade. Big difference today in the first half and the second half.
Well, you see in the second half, Val, he's 5 for 8, making things happen. His assists are already up to 7, and you know now that he is stepping up the game.
Dwyane with his
Morning, also getting 9 apiece. So they come at you with a lot of cannons.
Arenas on the funnel Shaq to rest a little bit. It gives you a little bit of insurance. Shaq is the percentage he was in the Jersey series. Off the glass by Gilbert Arenas. So it seems as if Pat Riley and
to give this team some life, some energy. They needed him because he's the type of guy that can give that to you, especially running and down in the.
Gilbert Jones Eddie with 12 points. Good balance scoring for Miami. Shaq 19, Wade 8.
That's what I said. They are not playing with water pistols. They come in here with cannon. They have a number of guys who can score the ball.
It's a good ball club.
New Jersey, though.
It's been almost 5 months. Washington swept the season series. Ruffin has fouled out. Profit comes in. Wade at the line. And we can tell you that you can log on to NBAstore.com for official playoffs merchandise. NBAstore.com. 101 points for the Miami. Washington was able to nibble away. And then toward the end of the third quarter, thanks in good measure to Dwyane Wade, Miami began to pull away. Fourth quarter was a runaway. And it's 1-0 in this best of 7. Miami wins it 105-86. We'll be back in Miami right after this.